Welcome to Election Recon. This is another weekday election update. It is Wednesday, September 30th, 2020, the night after one of the most contentious, intense, hostile, and negative presidential debates in the history of the nation. We're going to take a look now at the state of the race across the country, first for the presidency of the United States. First, taking a look at two polls depicting the president's job approval. Rasmussen reports has the president's job approval underwater by -7, 53% disapprove, 46% approve. And a second poll out from economist YouGov on the president's job approval has the president underwater -10, 55% disapprove, 45% approve. Taking a look now at national polling. A poll out from Reuters has Biden up 9, 51-42. A poll from The Economist and YouGov has Biden up 8, 50-42. A poll from Rasmussen Reports has Biden up 8, 51-43. And the final national poll tonight, USC Dornsife has Biden up 8, 51-43. Taking a look now at state polling for the presidency, a poll out of the state of New Hampshire from the University of New Hampshire has Biden up 9, 53-44. A poll out of South Carolina by Quinnipiac has Trump up 1, 48-47, that race within the margin of error. And a poll out of California by KGTV and Survey USA has Biden up 27, 59-32. Now taking a look at the election recon predictive model. Only one state rating shift today out of South Carolina in Joe Biden's favor. South Carolina moving from likely Trump to lean Trump in our model. This still leaves the election projection predictive model scoreboard at 291 projected electoral votes for Biden-Harris, 247 for Trump-Pence. Moving on to the Senate, one poll today out of South Carolina from Quinnipiac. This race, the incumbent Republican, Senator Graham, versus the Democrat challenger Harrison. Quinnipiac has the race tied 48-48. That race clearly within the margin of error. No movement in our election recon predictive model tonight for any state. The score remains 51 projected seats for Democrats, 49 projected Senate seats for Republicans. Moving now to take a look at the U.S. House of Representatives. Two polls out for the generic ballot. First, coming from The Economist and YouGov, Democrats +6, 48-42 for national preference of who controls Congress across the nation. And the second poll, also generic ballot test from USC Dornsife, Democrats up 6, 51-45 for the preference of who controls Congress across the nation. No major shifts for the election recon predictive model tonight for any congressional district. Therefore, it remains 236 projected seats for the Democrats, 199 projected House seats for Republicans. Moving now to governor's races across the country. No polls and no shifts in our model tonight. The election recon predictive model scoreboard remains 27 projected governor's mansions for Republicans, 23 for the Democrats. Switching gears now and taking a look at state legislatures across the nation. Taking a look at first at upper chambers or unicameral chambers in the United States. No major polling, no major shifts in our model today. The score remains 29 projected upper chambers in control of Republicans, 21 projected chambers in control of Democrats. Taking a look now at state legislative lower chambers across the United States. Again, no major polling and no major shifts in the election recon predictive model. The scoreboard remains 27 projected lower chambers in control of Republicans, 22 projected chambers in control of the Democrats. Remember, we will have a full podcast episode coming up again this Saturday, episode 2 of the Election Recon podcast. You can find that podcast on Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or Apple Podcasts. Remember to follow us, please, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Election Recon, at Election Recon. Please help us keep this project launched off the ground. Your support, your subscriptions, your follows, your likes, your shares are important to us. So please like, subscribe, and follow Election Recon as we continue to provide you quality, non-biased, straight-up content for election 2020. Again, this has been a weekday election update from Election Recon. I'm Josh Whitfield. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.